of all, the quantum mechanics is not about the smallest particles.
That's exactly what it is.
No, it's not. It's literally not. But
then what is it?
It's anything in between.
Between what?
Between the boundaries of the. I don't want to share too much with you, but
you're a fraud. You're a fraud,
I'm a fraud.
And a very stupid person.
First of all, no, listen. Okay, I will talk. First of all, listen. You said that is not about that is about the smallest particles. We scientists or whoever does it can put bigger and bigger objects into superposition.
Dude, everything you're saying is just toilet sounds. Go on.
No, I'm just.
How are you doing that?
No, I have the fruits of the spirit. You'll be able to tell. I have not once insulted you or anything. So.
Yeah, but you would let people do slavery. I wouldn't.
Certain people deserve it.
Would you do slavery? Wait, did you just say certain people deserve slavery?
Yeah.
Like who?
Anyone who does anything wicked towards children. Anyone. Oh, there's so many types of people
that deserve slavery. Finish this sentence for me. Two wrongs don't.
So what? We're just gonna let them go? The people who don't change.
Two wrongs don't.
Someone's got to put out the evil, bro.
Two wrongs don't.
That's not applicable to this situation.
Two wrongs don't.
Not applicable to the situation.
Who came up with the math? Because that's important.
You do the math yourself.
No. Who came up with the math?
Euclid? I don't know what that question means. You can do the math yourself.
Who came up with the math? You say you don't know.
This isn't a type of math that we. This isn't the Krabby Patty secret formula. It's just it's trigonometry. Okay, now if you think that Euclid or something was a Jew NASA shill, then I don't know how to have a conversation with you. This isn't math according to anybody. You can do this yourself.
Answer the question. Are you a trigonometrist? Yes or no?
Nobody is a trigonometrist.
Yes, they are. It's called a trigonometrist for a reason. They are. Yes, they are. What are you talking about, dude? You're weird, man. I'm not trying to be rude.
That's not a thing. There's no such thing as a trigonometrist. There are mathematicians. What do you find just simply illogical or unpalatable about Catholicism versus the idea in the first place that a guy rose from the dead and zombies came out of their graves and walked around and talked to people? What is it that Catholics believe that you can believe this, but they go too far?
I feel like this is kind of just where it defeats the purpose, because, every Catholic has their own ideology of, what they believe in God and how they view God and how they view, how that Bible was, interpreted. And I honestly don't know where you got the zombies coming out of the ground part,
it's in the Bible.
Okay. That's very, specific. Thank you.
But when it comes to a poop-throwing primate going into a human being, we really have nothing to legitimize that.
I mean, we have a pretty good fossil record of early hominids.
But
if humans evolved, there should be upright walking apes that don't have brain cases as large as ours, that aren't quite as tall as us, whose hip structure should be a little bit awkward at some points, whose position of the hole in the bottom of the head should slowly go back towards the back of the head instead of on the bottom. There are specific changes in the rib cage in the face as well. And we have hundreds and hundreds of those.
There's no in-between species. There's no proof of it. That's why you go from Was it
You said there's no
Neanderthal?
proof. I've explained the proof to you countless times. Are you not paying attention, or are you just like reading note cards?
I'm not reading note cards. I am paying attention. I've studied the issue very, very
Okay,
in-depthly.
what
and
is the evidence that humans evolved?
there is none, is what I'm saying.
I've given you so many different things.
How's that so many things? It's different species.
Name one of the things that I told you, because I've said a bunch.
What did we evolve from?
No, answer the question.
What was your question?
Name one of the evidences that I gave, because I gave many.
Well, you gave, what was it? Pythological man, whatever the species that you named was. Pythio man?
I never said anything like what you just said. See, you're not even trying to pay attention.
No, I am paying attention.
No, you're not. You're
You're
not
giving-
at all. I gave you multiple pieces of evidence, and then you said there is no evidence. And then I said, repeat anything that I told you in this conversation. And you came up with something I never said. There's absolutely no evidence of slavery, or that they were slaves. Sorry.
So if you're saying that there's no evidence that there was slavery, how did you know there's evidence that God killed babies? That God killed those innocent babies? How did you know they were innocent?
So
How did
that's
you know?
that's what your book says.
Okay.
Did you
And
just
what the
say,
book
how do you know?
And what
so
the
you
book
th- oh
says
my
is that they
God.
were slaves. And
How do
what
you
the
know
book
that
says-
those
you see-
babies were
But do you
innocent?
see what you're doing?
You're the type, if you want
Do
to
you
get
see
a
what you're doing?
person to believe that a baby can be worthy of being massacred because it's guilty of something, how do we get, here's your question, how do we arrive there? Religion. Only a person like you could say that.
Who knows? Maybe those babies had corrupt DNA.
Oh my God.
And how did
You're a
that
fucking
DNA come
piece of
about?
shit. Do you think that certain people alive today are less than human? Think
Certain
that Nephilim
people.
DNA is still around?
Well, do I believe in the Bible and the talks of fallen angels and all that? Yes, because I'm a man of God.
So
The
you
Lord
think there
calls.
are people alive today that
the
are
Lord
less than
says-
human?
The Lord says there will be a great deception in the
Instead
end
of waffling, can we just do like yes, no? Do you think there are people alive today who are less than human?
I mean, if you want to have a serious conversation,
So this is your last chance. Do you think there are people alive today
okay.
who are less than human
So-
because
so you're
of
looking to make a
corrupted
fool out of
DNA from the Nephilim or whatever?
so you're not looking to
Okay.
understand. Have a good day.
And I hope you have a shitty life and go
Jesus
fuck
Christ
yourself.
is
pushing propaganda, and I mean across the board, from pushing globe Earth to pushing, fucking global warming, anything. You'll all be held accountable, and you know it. Well, held accountable how? Say what will happen again. If it was up to me, which it probably won't be, but if it was up to me, then the death penalty would come for all the deceivers who are actively getting paid to deceive the public.
You can
Why do you
invite
want?
me
Why
on.
do you want to kill people that think the Earth is a globe?
I never said people who think the Earth is a globe. Half of my family still
No,
think
that's
the Earth is a
what
globe.
you said. You
No,
said people
I
that
said people who
I guess
are paid
people
to
that push the idea of
propaganda,
it.
propaganda pushers. I said people who are also all sorts of things. Maybe not.
Yep. So in
But
that
I
you
also said
included
if it was
people
up
that
to me-
push the idea that the Earth is a globe. Why do you think they should be killed?
I said if it was up to me, definitely prison. It's crimes against
No,
humanity.
you said you would kill
If
them.
we-
Why do you
if
think
we
they
are
should
right,
be
I
killed?
never said I'm going to do it, did I?
You said if it was
You're
up to you.
twisting my words. That's what you're doing. Twisting my words.
No, you literally said that
said
if it
if
were
it
up
was
to
up
you,
to me-
you would give them the death
If
penalty.
it was up to me, then yeah,
You'll all be
capital,
held accountable,
capital
and you know it.
punishment.
Well, held accountable how?
I know you've got your
Say
little,
what will
you've got
happen
your little
again.
remix.
If it was up to me, which it probably won't be, but if it was up to me,
It's
then the death penalty would come for all the deceivers who are actively getting paid to deceive
yeah,
the
the
public.
ones getting paid to do it. Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yep. So I am a teacher. Among the subjects I teach is astronomy. We talk
That's
about
fine. That's fine.
the Earth being
That's
a
fine.
globe.
If you just believe
So
it, then that's
you
fine.
think
No,
that
if you
I
just-
should get the death penalty?
No.
Okay, what do you think a scientific theory is?
Hold on a second.
You're googling
Yeah,
it.
that's you don't need to make that
You don't even know what it is.
right because
And
we're not
neither
gonna
do
a
I.
thing where I say something, and
Oh,
I say like I
man.
forget to say one word, and you say, "Oh, that's not the definition."
None of it. None of it says facts. None of it says, what would you put up there? Proven body of knowledge. It's a theory. It's not a fact. There's a reason. There's a difference with both of them.
Yep. The word you do not find the
You
word
won't.
fact.
No, you
up
won't.
there.
It's not. There's a reason. There's two words.
Well,
There's
I mean, it
hypothesis,
is.
theory, fact. When you learn the difference between all three, you're good to go. Good luck. You know.
Can you tell me what one of them is?
You can look it up on Google. It is free, buddy. There's no reason you need to hear my. You don't.
Okay,
there's no
so
reason you need to hear me.
I'm confused. I'm confused why the guy that doesn't know what it is
No.
is telling me that I'm wrong.
There's no reason you need to hear it from me. That doesn't change anything. Go look it up.
Because you don't know what it is. You don't have an argument.
What do you anybody with 2 seconds on Google that types in theory definition knows you're wrong. I don't know.
Anybody that doesn't know their position until they have to Google it doesn't have an argument.
Is what the word is. You don't get to change that, buddy.
Only talking about one thing, and it's what science does.
To sum it up like that, it does a lot. Go look back through history. It changed our lives. It sustained livability.
Such as
what are we talking about? Planetary science? You're talking about animal science? I mean, what science are you talking about? You know there's more than one, right?
Jesus fucking Christ. I cannot believe how stupid you are. Do atoms exist? Yes or no? Just answer the question. I solemnly swear, this is Scout's honor, I solemnly swear I will not ad hom or anything. Just, do atoms exist?
Most likely they do, yeah. They make up everything. That's the dumbest question ever. Go ahead and straw man and say, oh, well, you've never seen an atom, so you've never seen the globe.
Yep. I would like to introduce you to something called atomic theory.
You're just trying to show off you're smart or whatever. I guess we got 300-400 people, 20.
No, I'm just proving that you're wrong.
So anyways, all it is, atomic theory is a scientific theory.
It does work. It even works on you.
Period.
I've now proven your stance false.
What are you you literally took 18 minutes to tell us that the scientific theory
I proved to you that atomic theory is proven. Yeah, but that means that you must now disagree with your original premise.
I don't know where you all think these rules up.
Because you agree that atomic theory is a proven body of knowledge.
Okay, cool. I guess. Theory is still wrong, by the way, buddy.
Okay, you are wrong, and I am not changing it, because even according to you, I don't need to change it.
There's nobody right or wrong. Your theory's wrong is what's wrong. That's it. We've proven that. So
you can't fire me. I quit. That's you right now.
There's no debate. It's like you were one of them babes who thought you were dating a chick in high school. That's good. I know when you left this laugh.
Man.
You have a good day, buddy. All right, kid.
Not necessarily like evolution has to happen throughout millions of years. You can have different changes within that species over a period of time.
What's the problem with billions of years?
That's really well. I don't know, man.
He laughed.
I had made a promise to myself many years ago never to give all of this to just one woman.
Why give it to one woman when you could give it to 100 men? Am I right, good sir?
That reminds me of a story. And she was gone. Her departure left the void. It was a silent space that still echoes with the memories of our time together.
It left a hole that only a man could fill. That's what you're telling me, Rory?
I wouldn't use those words, but look, hey,
look, I'm not one of these Elon Musk freaks that wants to get a brain in my a chip in my brain or anything like that and become a machine or a robot or anything. But
yeah, a brain in your head would be really devastating for your image.
Well,
I certainly don't think the government has the right to decide who lives and who dies. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm not saying that necessarily. I'm just saying that I think that somebody who went off to an island and killed 50 kids should be in bars until he does pass.
They should not be allowed to interact with the rest of society. I
How do you
agree.
use the internet without interacting with the rest of society unless it's heavily
You
monitored?
can't kill somebody by right-clicking on their profile picture, Ian. Jesus fucking Christ.
You said interacting with other people. You didn't say anything else. That would be interacting with people. What does that have to do with killing?
Because
okay, what I'm saying,
Ian,
and when you say
I find this conversation to be rather shallow and pedantic, and I think we're just going to end it.
And if you believe that RNA, DNA derived from primordial soup, the photosynthesis is what existed prior to the hydrothermal vents because it existed before the ocean.
What are you talking about? There was photosynthesis before the oceans?
Yeah.
You're an actual stupid person.
How did photosynthesis evolve?
I don't know precisely.
Exactly. So don't act like you do, you fucking idiot. So don't you dare say it didn't exist prior.
I'm going to talk to you however the fuck I want because you've proven yourself to be an imbecile and a self-important jackass who doesn't know anything.
Uncircumcised bastard. You didn't even fucking know, you dumb fuck. So the fact
you are. Okay, so take a moment to breathe. What evidence do you have that photosynthesis existed on our planet before there were oceans?
Okay. So I'm arguing from the fact that photosynthesis was simultaneously created. I'm not arguing from the evolution worldview. Quit trying to gaslight me.
No, I'm holding your feet to the fire. You said that photosynthesis existed before.
Quit muting me.
I'm going to do whatever I want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Let me make my point.
If you're going to...
my point.
Dude, you're being the biggest baby back bitch I've ever seen in my life. So just answer the question, because I don't have to talk to you, because I didn't want to talk to you in the first place. So you made the claim that photosynthesis existed before the oceans existed.
Why are you
so back it up,
coward? Let me speak,
Terry.
You bastard.
Put it in
Shut
reverse,
your
Terry.
mouth and let me
Back
speak.
it up. Back it up, Terry.
Okay,
put it in
you're
reverse.
gaslighting me,
Back up
Peter.
your claim. And
You're
I'm going to keep
momming
doing it because
Peter.
you're in my world.
She
If you
had
don't
9
like it,
months and
then
maybe
leave.
Peter, your mother's
This
such
isn't
a
a
whore.
safe space for you.
I hope your mother gets in a car wreck, you bastard. She should have swallowed you. Now
Okay.
shut your fucking mouth and listen, bitch. Whenever I said
Dude, why are you gaslighting? That's a logical
chemostasis
fallacy.
is dependent on hydrothermal.
Speaking of
vents, because
phallus, I bet you
chemostasis is
love
a form of
phalluses, don't you?
photosynthesis. Don't gaslight me whenever I tried to say photosynthesis existed prior to the ocean because I gave an example on your worldview. So
Yeah, so that is your claim. Back up your claim.
Okay, perfect. So whenever I gave you the example of photosynthesis and chemostasis, now this is very important. Photosynthesis is a form of bacteria. And if you use your...
Jesus fucking Christ. Photosynthesis is a form of bacteria. That's the dumbest thing you've said so far.
Me? Let me finish.
Because you're not answering the question.
Point. Let me make my point, you bastard.
No, because you made a point, and your point was photosynthesis existed on our planet before there were oceans, and you're going to back up that claim.
Why are you muting me? Quit muting me, you bastard.
No, you bastard. So you said photosynthesis existed before there were oceans. Back up that claim.
So in the beginning, algae were probably the first freshwater land plants, but photosynthesis began before the ancient oceans at least 2 billion years earlier. And this is from the University of Arkansas. I have this source. I have the origin of photosynthesis. First of all, 3.8 billion years ago. You see, you're laughing. You're doing an appeal to stone fallacy.
How can you be so confident in these things you're saying? Oh.
You're acting like photosynthesis evolved in the ocean, and I'm telling you
your last name
now
Kruger?
that it existed 2 billion years early. No, refute me. Don't just act like it's absurd. That's an
You're the one. Well, he got kicked out.
Can you define it for me?
Chemistry.
No. What?
No, not nair. Yes.
No.
Right. So I'm saying one-dimensional beings are cellular life forms. That's what I'm saying.
Except they're...
You shouldn't say that.
3 dimensions, right? They're
They have three-dimensional.
No, I'm not saying that we can't see them from the third dimension, as in like with the telescope.
No,
But
they
I'm
are
saying
quite literally three-dimensional objects.
no. I'm of course from our perspective. they're
From
three-dimensional.
their perspective, they have length, width, and depth.
Okay, so what does this? Can I say? What do the cells do? Give me an example of what the cells do. Like list 10 things cells do. Like
Tell me why you thought a cell was one-dimensional.
All right, put it like this. You remember when you were living inside of your father, right? And you were a cell, right?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, can you speculate it? You see what I'm saying? That's
You're
why I'm
asking if I remember it.
Well, I'm sure you can speculatively think
Michael,
about
do
it.
you have memory
Okay,
from?
okay. I'm inside my father's what's that thing called? Not the epididymis, but the epididymis. Right, I'm inside my father's epididymis.
Right. What's
We're going up the vas deferens.
what's the only thing that you can do? What's the only thing that you're doing?
Wiggle my
Like,
tail.
wiggle your tail and move where? One line to
Up
where?
the vas deferens.
That doesn't
Right.
make it one-dimensional, though. That's not what
This is
one-dimensional
so-
No,
means.
listen, bro.
Why is the atmosphere more dense at the bottom? Why are the air molecules more closely crammed together at sea
So do
level
you-
than very high up?
Do you understand that every molecule of stuff is made up of stuff?
Please answer the question.
Is what describes its density. How can I not describe what it is without describing what it is? You know, I wouldn't say that
this is
the
so
red
dumb.
thing is blue. Would I say a red thing is blue
Composition
when I
of
know it's
something,
red?
iron, the composition of a material is not what its density is.
It
So,
is.
for the billionth time, why is the atmosphere more dense at sea level than high up?
Dude, I've told you already
You
for the
haven't.
billionth time that it's not more dense. It's
Yes, it
exactly
is.
the same atmosphere. It's exactly the same. You've just got more of
Didn't
it
ask you
above
what it's made of. I asked you why it's more dense.
Because unicorns.
Okay.
Why wouldn't
so
it be because of
you
what it's made
don't
of?
know. You
Why
don't
wouldn't it
know.
be
You
because of what
don't
it's made
have
of?
anything you can pull on to give an explanation, which is
Are
how
you-
we know your model is junk
Are
and
you mentally
useless.
deficient, bro? Are you mentally deficient?
Nope.
You were just told everything is made out of what it's made out of. So that has to be the explanation. Otherwise, what else am I going to use?
Yeah, I don't need to even say anything with regard to that.
Light doesn't travel. So you can forget about that too.
What does that mean?
Well, light doesn't travel. Light is caused by the electrostimulation energy of the sun itself, and that is what ionizes the gases of the atmosphere which create the light.
Is the sun where I am?
No.
Then how is it that I see the sun?
You are looking up through the firmament and you're seeing a hotspot apparition of it
How am I seeing it?
with your eyes.
And what is it that my eyes do that allow me to see it?
They allow light to enter and allow parts of your
Oh,
brain.
okay, so
interpret
light
signals
does
to do
travel
what?
because the light has to enter my eye. So, anyways,
No, well,
light
but
does
you can
travel,
look at it
even
like that.
according to you, light does travel. So
You
why
can
does light
imagine-
travel different distances on your flat Earth map?
Okay, consider this scenario. A frozen lake.
Have I ever told you that you're like one of the smartest people I've ever met?
Not yet.
No? Okay, good, because it would be a lie. I wanted to make sure. If evolution was true, what would the evidence look like?
If evolution was true, what the evidence looked like?
Yeah.
Once again, I would still want to find out the origins of it.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I
the
would
question is, if evolution was true, what would the evidence look like?
Probably not what we're looking at now.
Yeah, so what would the evidence look like?
That would take me several days to think about.
So you don't even know?
No, not off the top of my head. I've never. How can you assume they came from the same source just because they share so much?
I didn't say anything about no fucking sauce, buddy. Okay. So,
Anything that works is working perfectly.
okay, that's a very stupid statement. Can you think of we'll do it this way
Okay,
to
your
so
computer.
we can prove that what you said was dumb. Can you give me an example of anything that exists that cannot be improved upon?
Nope.
Therefore, nothing is perfect.
Everything works as much as it has to work.
So, am I related to a banana?
Yes. Do you share?
Is a banana
do you know what it means to be?
If I
Hold
go
on,
eat a
Ibn.
banana, am I eating a human?
Ibn, do you know? I don't answer stupid questions. Do you know what it means to be related
You
to
bring up
something?
stupid questions.
Do you know what it means to be related to something?
What does it mean?
So you don't know.
I know.
So I can tell.
I
I
know
can
what it
tell
means.
you.
I know
I
what
can
it
tell you what it is.
I know what it means.
But I kind of feel like you're gonna go, nah, boo boo. You're so
To share
stupid. What you're saying
DNA.
doesn't make any
To
sense.
share
Does that mean
DNA,
that I'm
that's what it
related to a
means to be
banana? Haha,
related
you're
to
dumb. Haha, evolution stupid. Me,
To
MR smart.
To share DNA, that's what it means.
Science makes predictions, and evolutionary biology makes really specific predictions, and the predictions came perfectly true. That is overwhelming supporting evidence.
Prediction.
And now, like I said, you're just saying, nuh-uh, because the past isn't
Okay, so
observable.
now
You are as
now you're
predictable
saying-
as you are stupid.
So now you're saying because science made correct predictions.
You're doing exactly what I predicted
Now
you
you're
would do.
saying undeniable evidence from one species.
Yeah,
Going
an
into
edgelord internet
another
idiot can always
species,
deny
okay?
anything. I dog walked you, Cupcake, through the entire
I let
thing, and you
talk
agreed with
on
every.
and on and on
you
and on
agreed
and
with
on because
every
you weren't
part of
going
it.
to answer
Okay.
what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
Can?
Ding. You hear that? You're
Let me
cooked.
try this again.
You're done.
Is there
You're tender.
100%
You're
proof
juicy,
if there was
and I need
one
you to
species
get in my belly.
You know what a royal we is? I mean, you can't be this stupid and.
Is that like a Nintendo Wii, but it's gold plated?
No, it's a royal we, like what kings and queens say when they write. They say we, but it's only referring to one singular we. It's a singular we. It's a royal we. Okay, you can't be this stupid. Okay, you can't be this dumb, right?
Okay.
So
Do you know what
here-
hypertrophic cardiomyopathy
So hold on,
is?
stop talking. So here is proof.
Ibn, do you know what hypertrophic
So here
cardiomyopathy is?
proof
Because
that
you
the
will
Quran
literally be
makes
so
the claim,
stupid if you
it
don't
makes
know.
the prediction that
Do you know
the
what? Do you know what the word
universe is
bituminous
expanding.
means?
You want more proof and more predictions in the Quran. Would that help you? Would that make your argument look as stupid?
Well,
Predictions
that
does
certainly
make it
wasn't
true,
one.
Okay? This
Bro,
claim is
your
the
horrible
dumbest thing
ass
I've ever
book
seen.
says that sperm comes from your back.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
fucking
No,
yes, it does.
doesn't.
A
Read it.
fluid emanating in the back between the ribs.
You want me to bring the verse up? Do I gotta cook you on this? Look,
Bro,
listen,
I've talked to other Muslims who insist that that is what it says,
not
and
what
then
it says. I
insist
don't
that
care.
it's true because they say there are like some nerves or something in the back that attach to your bowels. So
Okay,
you don't.
okay,
So
I don't
Cupcake,
care.
you
I
don't.
care what they
pumpkin,
say. I'm gonna tell you.
pumpkin,
people-
pumpkin. These are other Muslims,
I
okay?
don't
So
care
your
what
argument is
other
not with me.
Muslims say.
Take it up with the
No,
other
we're on the
Muslims in your
topic of
group
predictions,
because
right?
you don't have
So
your
the
shit
Quran
figured out.
makes the-
I feel like this should go into psychology textbooks because he's so transparent and so pathetic in this. It's really funny.
They were evil. God does want to kill all evil off the face of the earth.
Then why
everyone
doesn't he
that
do it?
Satan even, yeah.
Then why
yeah.
didn't he do
That's not
anything during the
considered murder.
Holocaust?
That's not considered murder. That's not considered murder. When
They murdered children. They killed children. It says go out and slaughter all of them, even the children, except the little girls. You can keep them. So are you telling me that if God tells you to go kill a baby, it's not murder?
God said, "Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not kill."
Okay, well, then he commanded people to kill people, including babies.
Well, I know that he also says there is things that he,
Great. So
he says or
great.
does.
So here's the thing. Here's what's happening. This is why I think it's more likely that you worship Satan. You're just tricked into thinking it was God, because you're forced to say, yeah, that is the opposite of what my God told me. But I'll just say it was God anyway. Yay. No, Adam and Eve, they actually thought that what they were doing was the right thing. And you actually think that what these people did was the right thing. But it's literally contradictory to God's own word.
God, it's his
If there is
creation.
a Satan, I'm almost
Whatever he
certain that
wants.
you're
He
doing
can
his
do whatever he
handiwork.
wants. This is his creation. He can do whatever he wants. That's
There you go. So you
we'll
don't
know
believe in
everything.
anything.
Are you looking at all the signs in the Bible that's happening? And it said
Literally
when
none
you
of
see all
them.
these things happening at one time. See, most of these things.
You do realize that people said that 100 years ago and 200 years ago and 300 years ago and 400 years ago and 500 years ago and 600 years ago and 700 years ago and 800 years ago and 900 years ago and 1,000 years ago and 1,100 years ago and 1,200 years ago and 1,300 years ago and also 1,400 years ago and 1,500 years ago and 1,600 years ago and 1,700 years ago and 1,800 years ago and 1,900 years ago. Even about 2,000 years ago, Paul thought that this was all going to happen in his lifetime.
It wasn't all the signs wasn't fulfilled yet, dude. They're still being fulfilled today. So it couldn't happen until they're all fulfilled. God said when you see all these signs start happening, just get online and see all the tragedies that's going on around the world right now. More tornadoes, more volcanoes. You used to hear of a volcano and it was like, oh my God, one erupted. Now they're everywhere.
There are volcanoes everywhere. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, volcanoes erupting everywhere. You don't know they're erupting?
There are more volcanoes erupting today than there were like 100 years ago.
Yes. Why
Says
don't you
who?
look it up?
Says who?
Look it up.
Says
Look
who?
it up, dude.
Okay, apparently you have looked it up, so give me the data.
Google it.
No, you already know this. So unless you're, again, speaking out of both sides of your mouth and your ass at the same
Google
time.
it. Okay, if people can if people on here Google it, they'll see that you're wrong,
Jill,
buddy.
you're just
and
making
you're
shit up.
feeding them lies. There is a God, and it's His creation. He does whatever He wants.
Yeah, and his name is Spanky.
Okay, well, say it to his face. I dare you. I dare you.
You are
to
God.
Say it. No, okay, no, say it to God's face. That ain't God.
This
That ain't
is God.
Say it to
Spanky
God's
is
face.
God.
Say it to the one who created you. I dare you.
So you don't. So Jill, you don't understand how this works. God has divinely revealed the truth to me, and God makes Himself known in the hearts of all people.
You
The only
teach
problem,
yourself God.
Jill, hold on.
There's a God. You teach
Jill.
Satan God.
Okay, so the problem is wicked people deny that God exists. Now, I received a special revelation that Spanky is the actual God, and you are being deceived.
You're deceived by Satan.
No, literally God, which is Spanky,
You
revealed
are
it to
deceived
me
by Satan.
that
Do you know how
are
ridiculous
being deceived by
you sound
Spanky.
right now, and look? Do you realize how ignorant you look and sound right now by looking at a freaking stuffed animal, a man-made stuffed animal, and act like it?
Oh,
is
I
a
got bad
creator
news
of
for you.
everything? Did that
I
little
got bad
animal
news for you.
create
Do you know
Did
who
that little
makes?
animal
Do you
create you? Did it create the trees? Did it create the?
Shut the fuck up, Jill. I got bad news for you. You know who wrote the Bible? Men. Do you know who makes those carved graven images of Jesus that go in the churches?
It was
Men.
inspired by the Holy Spirit. Don't forget that.
No, it was
the whole
inspired
truth
by
and
Satan.
nothing but the truth. You
It was Satan.
deceiver.
Satan deceived
You
all of them.
Deceiver. See, you know there's a God and there's Satan. You know there is, buddy. You're just
No.
wanting money and attention. You can't get it any other way.
This
you
is
run
God,
on
and
here
you've been tricked.
And want money and attention. You've been tricked. You're
No.
saying that little
No,
stuffed
you.
animal that man made is God. Okay, did that little animal create anything? No, it
Jill.
was created by man.
Jill.
What's wrong with you?
Jill, this is a graven image, okay? Spanky exists outside of space, time, and reality as we understand it. This is just his way of, we just represent him on our earth like this.
See, you know there's a God and there's Satan. You know there is, buddy. You're just
No.
wanting money and attention.
Yeah.
You can't get it any other way.
This
you
is
run
God,
on
and
here
you've been tricked.
And want money and attention. You've been tricked. You're
No.
saying that little
No,
stuffed
you.
animal that man made is God. Okay, did that little animal create anything? No, it
Jill.
was created by man.
Jill.
What's wrong with you?
Jill, this is a graven image, okay? Spanky exists outside of space, time, and reality as we understand it. This is just his way of, we just represent him on our earth like this. Just like all those paintings on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel and all those carvings in the churches of that skinny guy nailed to a tree.
Well, you can
Why do you think
try
why do you
and
think Jesus is coming
you can
back? Do you
keep
think they
working.
nailed him to a boomerang?
Do you know how silly you sound, dude?
Yes, believing in unfalsifiable ideas about the magic supernatural realm is stupid.
Why do you think, man?
That's
Why do you
that's
think
why
people
I was
were
able to
created? Why do you,
perfectly mock your belief system
do you
with
think we were
this.
just born to die? You think we were just born to die and there's nothing hereafter? What is
Well,
wrong with
apparently
you?
that's the whole
You're
point.
gonna face your creator one day, buddy, and
Yeah,
that
so are you. You're
is
going
a,
to meet face to face with
I,
Spanky, and
oh,
he's going
dude,
to punish you.
you're not even serious, okay?
Of course
You're
not,
not
because
even
these
being
kinds of
serious.
ideas are stupid, and there's nothing to back them
Yeah,
up. I
you're
can just
exactly.
claim.
You're stupid. You're being stupid.
No, you. See, you can see, which is why you're getting very angry, that all I have to do is claim some supernatural thing told me in my head what the truth is, and there's nothing
Yeah,
you
well, I
can do
feel
about
God.
it.
I feel God in my spirit. Okay? Do you
Yeah,
feel
and
that
I
little
feel
purple thing?
Spanky in my spirit.
You
He
do?
tickles my
Okay, well,
prostate.
you take Spanky and you let him make you talk. Spanky, let him talk. Make him talk.
Wow, you're actually mocking the creator. That's
No,
insane. Do you have any idea how
you
much you're going to
are
answer
sick.
for that?
You're sick, dude. You are sick. There is something seriously
If
wrong
I were
with you.
if I were sick, I would be making excuses for why murdering children is okay, which is what you do. I don't do that.
A team of scientists have found Jesus' blood in the desert.
Oh, God.
Yeah, God's blood.
No, I meant, well, yeah, your God.
Yeah, so they test.
Where?
They brought it to the lab, and then they found it. Like they found that it was because God is not.
Yeah,
man.
it had 24 chromosomes. Yep. Ron Wyatt found this underneath the temple or underneath the tomb in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and he claimed to have found the Ark of the Covenant down there.
Yes.
Yet
Yeah.
surprisingly, there isn't a single photograph, and even the people that run the church said, yeah, we let him go down there, but he didn't find anything, and he never produced anything. And why would God skeet a single chromosome into Mary? How does that make any sense?
Well, so that's my first proof. Do you want to go to? I have 4 more I can give you.
No, not until we get you to admit that this first one is awful.
Well, I don't know why. Because God wasn't a man when he got Mary pregnant, so they didn't have a chromosome to give. So Jesus was missing.
So I don't know how you think evidence works, but if I claim that something is, I need to predict the evidence. So this thing of, there was 24 chromosomes, according to what do we say that God would have 1 chromosome?
No, he didn't have 1 chromosome. God had no. So God had no chromosomes because he's not a person.
Okay, fine. Based on what prior evidence or reasoning would we assert that Jesus would have 24 of them? And don't tell me where they come from. I know where they come from. 23 from his mom and 1 from God for some reason. So why should we think that?
Well, because what did you say his name was?
Ron Wyatt.
Ron Wyatt found Jesus' blood, and it had 24 chromosomes. So that means if it's Jesus' blood, then it has 24 chromosomes.
Okay, that's not what I was asking for. I was asking for what reason would we have to assume that Jesus would have 24 chromosomes?
Because so he's God, but God's the Father, and then the Father doesn't have chromosomes, and then he got Mary pregnant with himself, and then so he only had the Mary's chromosome, and then because you only have the female chromosomes on the one side, and you're missing the other half. That's why.
We analyzed it and we found 24 chromosomes. Why would we not think it's snail blood? Because snails actually have 24 chromosomes. That's an idea you can actually confirm. So why is it that we should think that Jesus had 24 chromosomes? All you told me was, well, we found blood and we are claiming that it's Jesus's because it has 24 chromosomes. Why would he have 24?
Okay, maybe yes, no.
Yeah, maybe it could be a snail. Maybe.
I'm gonna get going. Don't post this on YouTube, by the way.
Okay, listen, Matsko, listen, my friend. My English is bad, I know this, but I'm gonna explain
What's
it.
worse than
Maybe
that? You're dumb too.
Oh wow, I'm a Muslim actually. I'm a religious, and we create science.
That's strike three.
The sun in Antarctica, it sets every day. But the sun, the light
not in the summertime.
is there everywhere.
Not in the summertime. No, not in the summertime.
But do you know what summertime is? The summertime, the sun is not at the Tropic of Capricorn. The sun is in between the Tropic of Capricorn and Equator. And that's why bro, come on, I'm talking about the circle of Capricorn and circle of Cancer. That's what I'm talking about, and the sun path. You can't tell me, no, there is a sunset, but you don't know where the sun is rising. You are just a pagan and a lost hope. You have nothing. What the fuck? Get the fuck out, Matsko. Get the fuck, man. I'm not talking to you anymore.
You came onto... Oh, okay. Now, the question is, how many messiahs were there back then? And how many miracle workers were there back then?
You got the apostles, you got Moses, you got Elijah.
God, you're dumb. You're dumber than I thought. And I thought you were actually, like, really dumb.
Give you examples. Yeah, so we have more proof that Jesus existed over them. So how come
Do we?
Jesus... Yeah.
Do we?
Papyrus and eyewitness accounts.
Name one eyewitness account.
When he rose from the dead, who's the woman that saw him?
Yeah, could you produce her eyewitness account for me?
It was documented.
That's not an eyewitness account.
And then I like to bring up Paul, but you guys don't like, because you guys say he's not a reliable source for some reason.
I've literally never said that. So here, I got an eyewitness source for you. Josh saw a horse bang your mom. Is that an eyewitness? Is that an eyewitness account?
That's actually true. How did you know that?
That a horse banged your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what does that prove? Does that prove that that message was divinely inspired?
Okay, no. It's not divinity, it's just a lie. It's a blatant lie.
So you're a liar.
Huh?
You're a liar.
No, these are documented eyewitness accounts on papyrus.
Right, this is a documented eyewitness account.
Yeah, but we live in 2024, so.
Right. So I don't know if you just don't get it or if you can see through the shallowness of your belief system, but
No.
a book written by nobody knows who, nobody knows when, definitely not by the person that was there, is not an eyewitness account.
When we think of the concept of truth, is that something that is unchanging?
Concepts exist in our minds and nowhere else.
So,
and I say exists in air quotes.
So let's say 2 + 2, for example. 2 + 2 = 4. That statement is true, correct?
Let's say I'm imagining me banging the Hamburglar. So this is a concept that I have in my mind. Does it really exist?
That's not a concept. That's just...
Yes, it is. I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of me banging the Hamburglar. Does that actually exist? Is there a reality somewhere where I'm actually banging the Hamburglar?
No.
There you go.
So this 2 + so basically you're saying 2 + 2 is the same.
It exists in our minds, and that's it. No, that is the point. You said if the science contradicts what the Bible says, that means the science is false, and it's motherfucking Satan that's actually the reason behind it. That's insane. People that believe shit like you do the most heinous, horrendous stuff imaginable. People like you are the worst fucking people on the planet. Do you think the earth is flat?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, I was hoping you wouldn't, because then I could say, yeah, okay, but you think exactly the same way as a flat earther, which is to say somewhere between not at all and very badly. You're just a fucking idiot, dude. I don't know where do we go from here?
Hilarious.
No, it's not hilarious. It's actually, you're such a fantastic moron that it's honestly terrifying.
Again, something can't come from nothing.
I've never claimed that it can, but that is what you believe. So if that's true, then you need to abandon your faith immediately. Otherwise, you believe in something that you don't believe in, which means you're insane.
Nope, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing expecting a different result.
That's from a fucking video game, Alex.
Nope,
okay?
that's in the dictionary. Look it up. No, I do not believe the universe came from nothing. I believe the
What was
universe
it made
came
out
from
of?
God. God put it there.
Yeah, from what? Before there was a universe, what was there?
There was nothing. God decided to create.
Him will I also deny before my Father, which is in heaven. Thank you so much, Jesus, because like literally I was getting a little bit frustrated. I was like, I know I just read this. But yeah, so Numbers 31:17 through 18. Now therefore, kill every male among the little... Whoa. I was like, wait. I don't like this verse. I was like, wait, hold on. Yeah, yikes. Hold on, let backpedal real quick.
Oh my God.
Who is my personal Lord and
your
Savior?
God.
The Most High King, Jesus Christ. Who you thank? Who you thank?
Do you think that atoms exist?
Look, let's go into evolution. Atoms
No, we're not
exist.
going into that. Do you think atoms exist?
Yes, yes.
But it's just a theory.
Yes.
It's not a fact. You betray your own belief systems.
No, we cannot generalize like that in science.
Yes, that's how the scientific process generally works. This is how we reach conclusions.
Yes,
it's called
based on-
atomic theory, and you don't think that because we call it atomic theory, that means that we don't know if atoms exist. They might exist. You don't think that, yet you think it for other scientific theories.
Okay, can we go into evolution itself?
Not until you acknowledge that this talking point you have about if something's a theory, that doesn't mean we don't know it. That's not how it works, because you don't believe that.
No, it's not up to my or your belief. If it's, I agree on what you said, but it's
Okay, so because evolution holds the title of scientific theory, it means we have the highest confidence in the statement that evolution matter-of-factly does happen. We have the same confidence for that statement that we do for the statement subatomic particles exist. That's where we're at.
Look, personally, privately, any person on this planet can hold anything they want on this subject.
Yeah, you
But
can believe in contradictions. It happens.
No,
I'm just
but look-
here to point them out.
Look, academically and worldwide, evolution still remains theory. And
Yes,
then
so does atomic theory.
it's not quite the same. We cannot. You want to generalize
Bro,
like
you have some of the fewest dialogue options of anybody I've ever come across. You keep saying something that is an internal contradiction of your own belief system.
With evolution, you mean we've been Homo sapiens, monkeys, and then now we're humans, correct?
If by evolution I mean Homo sapiens, monkeys, other humans, that's not a question.
No, I mean by evolution, you mean this theory that we have. This is the evolution theory that we've been one cellular organism, multiple cellular organism, one organ, multiple organ, and eventually human beings.
Life has done that, but we were never unicellular organisms. Humans are humans. You will never be anything else other than what you are.
But that's what evolution says. It says that we be.
No, it doesn't say that.
What does it say then?
It says that life evolves.
Yeah, but life was first unicellular, multicellular organism, and then humans. So, are we on the same thing? Evolution itself says.
At one point in Earth's history, there were only unicellular organisms. Those unicellular organisms did not turn into humans.
So have we humans, you and me, evolution-wise, have we been unicellular at certain point? Yes or no? No?
You know that Mace Windu clip from the Star Wars video game where he goes, and then he goes, That's me right now with you. I cannot fucking believe that you just said that. Even though we just went over that's not how it works. So you said you're going to give evidence that God exists. Go ahead and do that.
I'm
no,
going
you
to
can't
give you
do that.
evidence.
That's
This is
that's
evidence.
fascinating. That's fascinating.
I am evidence. I am evidence. I am witness. I have Holy Spirit. You know. Do you hear the voice? This is the whole.
I guarantee you hear voices in your head, yes, but that's not evidence.
This is the voice of the Holy Spirit. It kills demons. My voice. My voice.
Do you believe that Satan can trick and deceive people?
Not if you believe in Jesus. Not me.
But you don't believe in Jesus. That's the problem. Satan tricked you into thinking that there is this Jesus thing, but it's not real. It was all the work of Satan.
I believe in Jesus. Why are you trying to?
Yeah, I know
why
that's
are
what you
trying to
believe.
confuse
You were
me?
tricked by Satan.
I was not tricked by Satan. I tricked
Yes, you
him.
were.
He's
He
scared
has
of
power
me.
to do that, and you're clueless.
No, if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Jesus, you are powerful than anything.
Yeah.
Only Jesus is powerful
He
than you.
fooled you into thinking that's how it works, so you could do his evil bidding.
Bro, do you think you can manipulate me? I
No,
know,
but
I
the
know,
devil
I know
can.
the devil more
The devil
than.
can manipulate you, and he has.
No, he
successfully.
can't. He can't manipulate me. He can nothing. He can never manipulate me.
Yes, he
But
can.
he have
and we know
manipulated
this
you.
because he did. How do you know you have the Holy Spirit?
Because I can cast out demons. I can heal sick people. I can heal.
Oh man, you literally think that you can say hubba-baloo and hippity-doo a bippity-boppity boo and cast out demons. You're fucking precious.
Yes, I can heal sick people too.
Yeah,
and I
that's-
know
that's
I-
fucking
I-
hilarious,
And
dude.
I know
So
that
anyways,
I know people like you.
besides that, which is just, we probably can't talk because you're obviously mentally ill. But
listen to me. I have
other than
destroyed-
that,
I have destroyed
other than that,
many
how do you
people
know
like
you have
many
the gift of
devils
the
like
Holy
you. You know.
Spirit?
What do you say?
How do you, other than this made up claim that you can cast out demons, in what other ways do you know you have the Holy Spirit?
Like in everything. Like I'm. What do you mean? What kind of proof do you want?
Any kind of proof? Christians,
I'm
this
telling
is
you.
your guy, right? Okay, come get your guy.
And
Sham,
I will
say how
tell
old
you-
I am. You said you know everything.
Maybe you are. Maybe you are 55. 55. Is too young?
You're dumber
Is
than I
there-
thought, and I thought you were really, really dumb.
Is it? I was jealous.
55.
What?
You thought I was 55. How do they
65.
count where you're from? Count to 10. You
man,
can't count to 10. Average
You need
Christian.
Jesus, bro. You need Jesus.
What I actually wanted to say was that the Bible never prescribes any of the things that you're talking about. And there's a otherwise, in fact,
It literally says stuff like, "I am the Lord your God, and you will, when I deliver the land unto you, go out and kill all the people, including livestock and such and such."
But it said that those people were warned several times to.
There you go. So there you go. You endorse genocide. There you go.
That's not genocide.
Yes, it is. Killing a group of people to ethnically cleanse an area so it can belong to this particular group is by definition what a genocide is.
It's not cleansing if those people are given an option.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Leave, or I will commit a genocide. Oh, they didn't leave, so it wasn't a genocide. This is room temperature IQ stuff.
Not really. I mean, I thought you knew how to think by your last video, but this doesn't prove it.
Yes, it does.
Not really.
A genocide means a genocide is when you deliberately ethnically cleanse an area. That's what happened. You're saying it doesn't count because they were told, "Hey, get out of here, you guys. I know you live here, but we don't appreciate your customs and your belief systems. I know we're the invaders, but get out of here already." And then they didn't, because would you leave an area if a bunch of ragtag whatevers from wherever land stormed in and said, "Our God says this is ours"? Would you do that? No. So there you
I
go.
think he froze.
Do that. You accept as a matter of fact that atoms and subatomic particles exist, even though you haven't done the research yourself, right? It is called atomic theory, okay? That's what theories are. So we're done with this because you've proven that you're an idiot and I've proven that you're a hypocrite, and we're moving on.
Don't run.
I'm not running.
Our theories.
Yep. According to you, yes.
No, according to you. I don't believe.
No, according to yes, you do, because you believe subatomic particles exist. It's called atomic theory.
Yeah, but not.
There we go. So we're done with this. You're a hypocrite. It's fine. Get over it.
Are you an accident?
No, but you are.
I am. I don't.
Yeah, you're a broken condom prom baby.
I have a purpose. But
no, you're not. Well, you weren't conceived on purpose.
By two particles collided together, and you simultaneously came into existence. That's what you believe.
No, I believe that you're a broken condom prom baby.
No. You believe that you are.
You believe that atomic theory is factual.
Yes, because
there you go. So you believe that theory.
He spoke everything.
You believe that theory.
But you don't believe that
is fact.
You believe that you're an accident.
No, you don't tell me what I believe, because you're not clever enough to psychoanalyze me. Okay, you don't have that gift.
Don't tell me what I believe, because I believe in a creator.
I didn't tell you what you believe. I asked you questions, and we proved what you believe.
Facts is based off theories. So why are you telling me and calling me a liar?
You could not have been more wrong. Well, no, you're not a liar. You're an idiot because you don't know what you're talking about. Somebody that says something that's not true on purpose, even though they know the truth, is a liar. You're just stupid.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm holding.
1 second. Okay.
If I could prove to you that the existence of subatomic particles is only a theory, then what would you say to that?
I would say that particles, according to your theory, right?
It's not my theory. I don't have any private theories.
That means to hold on. Let me explain this to you, okay? So, according to that theory, right? Particles are moving, but they're not moving because they're in constant motion, right?
That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Congratulations. Or we could just go to genetics, which is incontrovertibly shown that we are related to other life forms, which is exactly what having a common ancestor with something is indicative of.
That's been refuted.
You're a fucking genius, you idiot. That's been refuted. That we share genes with other organisms.
Look at you using swear words. The atheist showing his humanism by using
Shit,
swear words
fuck,
against
balls,
atheists.
piss, vagina, Barbra Streisand.
This is very
Imagine
academic
being
of
the
you, bro.
kind of person that's offended by
You're
words.
triggered.
Imagine
You're
being
triggered
that
because- You're
person.
triggered. But you're triggered though. Intelligent people don't need to resort to insults to get their point across.
The guy that's sitting here being like, you used a curse word, is calling me
No,
triggered.
I'm not. No, the thing is, right?
You're absolutely
I'm against your
pathetic.
points.
Do you know that?
Okay, cool.
Okay, you know
That's
that.
cool.
Okay. So, no, what you
No, I
just
don't know
said
that.
that
I think
humans
that's
are
what I
related to other forms of life has not been debunked. You're a professional dumbass if you think that.
No, you're referring to the study that said that we're 90.
I'm not referring to any.
chimpanzees.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. That's been refuted.
No, it has
multiple
not
times
been
by secular
refuted.
academics. It has. So what they
By
actually
who?
did with that study?
By
right?
who?
What they did?
By
what they did
who?
with that study? It's in a journal. It's in a scientific journal. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
by
That
who?
was just
Are you talking about the guy that said no? It's actually 92% or 86% or whatever.
No. I'm referring to the methodology of the study, right? And if you have to let me finish this. So the methodology of the study was they took some mRNA strands from a chimpanzee in a specific body part. I think it was the pancreas, and they compared it to a human pancreas.
You're a
and they said that
fucking
the-
idiot.
and-
No, that's not how they do it. It's a genome-wide analysis. It's literally
No,
the
it
somatic cell genome.
No,
So
no,
shut
it
the
wasn't.
fuck up with your idiotic bullshit that you read on some clickbaity religious website or whatever. This
Religious
has been
website.
done by
I've been
countless. This has been done countless times by geneticists. You can read about this information. It's
The thing is, you're
publicly
really
available.
The thing is, you're not willing to accept any other alternative.
The thing is, you're either a lying piece of shit or you're a gullible idiot. So I don't fucking care. We don't establish the genetic
what made you
relatedness between
believe God,
humans
by
and
the way?
chimpanzees with mitochondrial DNA. It's done with nuclear DNA. So we're fucking done with you saying stupid shit like that, okay?
So you're gonna. Okay, cool. So cool.
So you're
gonna kick me
wrong.
off because I go against your beliefs, right? But the
No,
thing is,
you
you're-
are wrong.
trust-
That's the problem. You're
trust-
wrong.
Okay,
You said we
okay, cool.
you said we determine the relatedness between humans and chimps with mitochondrial DNA, and we don't.
You believe that we evolved from fish. Can this ever be reciprocated? And
No, I
and
do not
observed in
believe
a
that.
scientific lab? Okay, so do you subscribe to abiogenesis, the theory that we came from animals in the water and we?
No, I think that a supernatural sky fairy grabbed a bunch of clay and turned that into a human.
So notice
That's what I believe. Oh wait, no, I don't believe in something fucking stupid. That's you. Yes, that's what I believe. I believe in
I never said what I
abiogenesis.
Okay, cool.
You first.
Interrupt me one more time and I'll leave. By the way, so just don't interrupt me again.
I don't
So
fucking
cool.
care,
You guys-
princess.
All right, cool.
You can go to
All right,
Jolly
bye.
Pirate Donuts and take a 2-hour shit for all I care.